So everybody, it's Ryan. I have my dinner here. It's hot, so I'm gonna wait for it to cool down. I'm going to be calling this Ryan Fair Goddess and God vlog. We're about 2 years into the coronavirus pandemic now. Just been spending my time sharing things on Sims, sharing things on my Facebook, talking to my friends. I'm Wiccan as my religious belief. I've experienced things like real people coincidences in my life. I'm Wiccan, I have paranoid schizophrenia. I live in Maryland. Let's just say that if anybody were to ever come to my house, on my Facebook there's about 9 people that are people coincidences that I'm friends with, and then there's about 20 that are people coincidences that I can't explain away that have Facebook accounts that I'm not friends with. So because of that, I'm Wiccan. I believe in a goddess and God. The goddess I like to bond with is Hecate, and the god I like to bond with is Zeus. I live with my dad, and I get $700 a month in disability paychecks. It's rare that I slip into a psychosis anymore, but I do hear voices sometimes, and they tell me to write down and say things that aren't true in the past, but that doesn't happen anymore. I'm able to discern reality from fiction. It's just I've done intense reality testing my whole life with the people coincidences, and they're real even though I'm on a 234 dose of Invega injections. I was in a powerful rare witchcraft coven, and the leader told me that you're lucky if you're able to get in. So I'm Wiccan as my religious belief, but I respect all religious beliefs. I have Christian friends, and most of my family is Christian. It's just I'm the witch of the family. So I believe in a goddess and God. And let's just say that the people coincidences are real, even though I'm on a 234 dose of Invega injections. It's rare that I have a psychosis anymore. About a year and a half ago, I had a psychosis. But I slipped out of it, and I believe that Hecate pulled strings to make it to where my psychosis was just ignored by people. But I had a psychosis. Some people noticed my psychosis. I got a mean message from my friend's Wave, but my dad is friends with her on Facebook. I have a black bunny rabbit. Her name is Midnight. She's my therapy animal that my dad got for me when I got diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. My religious belief is that Hecate sits above Zeus in Summerland. You'll never be able to convince me that there isn't a higher force in the universe. Because the people coincidences are real, even though I'm on a 234 dose of Invega injections. I see them every day on my Facebook. There's more people coincidences that have circled in my life that have Facebook accounts that I'm no longer friends with. But let's just say there's about 9 or 10 people that have Facebook accounts that I am friends with that are people coincidences that I can't explain away. So my religious belief is that I'm Wiccan, because I was told that if you take a different road outside of Wicca, Hecate and Zeus will fuck you for it. I was Christian when I was young, and I have Christian friends now. It's just I'm Wiccan, and that's the path that I'll take. I live in Maryland, and I play Sims 4 and get disability paychecks for a living. I get about $700 a month in disability. For having schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and Tourette syndrome. I have tics in my eyes and in my neck. This is my bunny rabbit. I love her. I hate this horrible coronavirus pandemic. Guess I'm going to eat my dinner. Even though I'm Wiccan, I don't play with knives. I just believe that Hecate does things with people in particular, because the people coincidences are real, even though I'm on a 234 dose of Invega injections. If anybody were to ever come to my house, I can show people the people coincidences on my Facebook and tell people that they're real. I don't know too many people who have ever experienced people coincidence stories that are real, no matter what dosage of injections they put you on. But my friend Jeff taught me that I have a witchcraft power that nobody does, but I don't really study Wicca or witchcraft. I just view the people coincidences on my Facebook. They scare me and make me believe in a dark goddess and a man with a beard that worked their way into my life, and I just believe that they're friendly to me, but I haven't talked to my one friend after my psychosis about a year and a half ago. Schizophrenia is a horrible illness, and it can come on at any time, but I was taught by my friend that even though I'm schizophrenic, I am a bloodline witch, and I believe in witchcraft. I respect all religious beliefs, and I listen to Christian music too. It's just I'm Wiccan as my religious belief because of the people coincidences, which are real. My dad is Catholic, and my grandmother is Catholic too. It's just I'm Wiccan as my religious belief, and I'll never take a different road outside of Wicca because of what I've seen behind the walls of doing witchcraft in the rare witchcraft coven that I was in. So I believe in Hecate and Zeus and gods and goddesses, and I believe in an afterlife and angels and things like that. I believe that Hecate looks like Amy Lee from Evanescence, and she chooses people who can handle witchcraft and does things to let her know that she's there and will give signs and pull strings in her life. And people can look at it like it's paranoid schizophrenia. It's just, I know that I'm schizophrenic, it's just the coincidences are real, even though I'm on a 234 dose of Invega injections. I don't like talking to the coincidences because they scare me. I just view them on my Facebook. I recently just broke up with my girlfriend, and she's getting with this boy who violated my friend's ex-girlfriend, which isn't good. So I have no girlfriend now. Sometimes I hear voices, but overall my schizophrenia is managed well. But let's just say that if anybody were to ever come to my house, I can prove and demonstrate the coincidences. The coincidences are real, even though I have paranoid schizophrenia, let's just say that. My rabbit Midnight is biting my shirt. Bad bunny. I'm gonna put her back in her cage, and then I'm gonna end this show. So my name is Ryan Fair, and this is an introduction to my channel.